finals matchup. Aaliyah Edwards.
Oh man. Yo, 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 yo. Salute y'all. It's your boy Jay Jordan back again for another women's basketball watch along. Man, it's been a while, I know. Happy 2026. Happy New Year to all those who I haven't spoken to, haven't seen. Happy New Year. Well, we're back for some more Unrivals, my first Unrivaled stream of the season. Unrivaled started last week, I believe, or yeah, pretty much last week, and we're now in week 2 of the Unrivaled season. This is day 3. The weeks run from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, and today is Sunday, the 11th of January. So, we have a good matchup today between the defending champion Rose Basketball Club and the newly founded or newly inaugurated Breeze Basketball Club. Both teams sit at 2-0 currently. They're 1-2 in the standings. So we should be in store for a good matchup. Um, I'm trying something new. Shout out to the VPNs of the world. I was able to VPN over to the United Kingdom. So I'm watching this game on YouTube via VPN. If you don't know what a VPN is, do your Googles. But that's how I'm experimenting with this and seeing how that works out. Because the other way, I was a little behind when I've been watching regularly with the folks in the Discord. Salute the Discord gang. Make sure you join the Discord. Link in the description. Link in the description, and it's at the bottom of your screen here. But we've been watching it together live in the Discord. So make sure you join up. All right, game's supposed to start in the next, according to the countdown they have on the broadcast, in the next 2 minutes. Oh, I think they're starting it now. Let me turn my speaker on. Oh no, they're still showing replays. They're supposed to start in the next 2 minutes or so till opening tip. So my clock is a little behind. But 2 minutes, about a little less than 2 minutes until opening tip between the Rose and Breeze. Sierra, what's up? What's good, Sierra? Good to see you on stream. As I mentioned, both teams are 2-0. So this should be a good matchup here. We will be doing both games tonight. We have Rose versus Breeze for game 1. And then we have Hive versus Vinyl for game 2. I know. I noticed you were still in the Discord room. I was like, she probably fell asleep. Listen, it was late. I don't blame you at all. All right, so we're a little less than a minute until tip. A little less than a minute. On the YouTube channel, they're showing replays of last season from the beginning all the way to the end, and they're in the championship game between Vinyl and Rose, of course, which Rose ended up winning. So both teams that were in the championship will be playing tonight. Vinyl will be playing in the later game. All right, so we're about 20 seconds until opening tip. 20 seconds until opening tip. Make sure you fill out your vote in the Discord. In the poll. Who do you think will win? Make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new here as well. I will be streaming today and tomorrow for the final 2 days of week 2. So make sure you're subscribed if you are new here so you don't miss any notifications when I'm going to stream. All right, broadcast has started here. So I'm going to take this countdown to tip off the screen. Take all that off. I don't even know where that one is, but boom. There we go. Rose versus Breeze. Let me know who y'all think's going to win. Who y'all think is going to win? I was trying to keep an eye on who the starting lineup would be. Sorry if I'm a little too loud. I got to get back used to streaming. I haven't streamed in so long to make sure my whole setup still worked. It's crazy. Tighten my mic. Brendan Glasheen and Sarah Kustok on the call, as they usually are for Unrivaled. Let me check social media, see if they've released any starting lineups. I've been trying to keep an eye on it, but I know they said Rakia Jackson was questionable to play earlier, and then they said false alarm, she's good. So she will be starting. So I know she'll be playing. But I'm assuming the starting lineup will be Chelsea Gray, Shakira Austin, and Lexi Hall for Rose. As you can see, the players that have the boxes around the colored boxes around their name, around their picture, I should say, are the players who are starting. So that's Chelsea Gray, Shakira Austin, and Lexi Hull for Team Rose. And the players that are sort of grayed out are the players that are injured or out. So Kalia Copper is out for Rose. In terms of Breeze, they have been starting Paige Beckers, Dominique Malunga, and Rakia Jackson. Cam Brink is also on the team. Kate Martin and Ari McDonald is out with an injury. They say lower extremity. Oh, so Azare Stevens is actually getting the starting nod in today's matchup. So, whoops. I just hit the wrong person. So let me fix that. So it's Azare Stevens getting the start here for Team Rose. All right, we're about to tip off here. And we are off, people. Game 1 has started. With Team Rose with the ball. Chelsea Gray with it. Over to Azare Stevens for 3, and she misses her first attempt, or the first attempt of the game. Rebound to Team Breeze. Paige Beckers with the ball. Comes off the screen. Right midi is up, and she misses. Lexi Hull with the rebound. Okay, I think I got everything right. And Team Rose with the miss. Rakia Jackson with the ball down to Dom Malunga in the post against Lexi Hull. Spins over the right shoulder. Misses off the back rim. Rebound over to Azare Stevens. Stevens over to Chelsea Gray. Chelsea Gray has already been killing in this league again. Lexi Hull, corner 3 on the pass, but she gets her own rebound. She tries to step through, loses it, gets it back, throws it out to Stevens. Stevens for 3, and Azare Stevens, right wing 3, knocks it down, gets Team Rose on the board. Rakia Jackson says, I could do that too. Deadeye 3, top of the key, cashes out. Rakia Jackson knocks down to 3, and it's 3-3 here. I totally have the clock wrong, guys. Ignore that. I'll have to fix that when we get a break here. Lexi Hull for 3 in the corner. Left corner 3 is off. Rebound to Rakia Jackson. Rakia almost loses it. Picks it back up. Goes up top to Paige. Paige, top of the key 3. Off the back rim. Fight for the rebound. Azare Stevens swats it away from Dom Malunga. Now Chelsea Gray, no look to Azare. She saves it. Tries to find a cutting Lexi Hull. But Lexi Hull somehow gets it. Azare for the corner 3 misses. Lexi Hull beasting on the boards early. Lexi Hull back down to Azare. Guarded by Paige. That's a advantage for Azare. She got to finish. And she does. UConn on UConn there. Con Landing, what's going on? Salute, salute. Oh, you see me, Sierra. I had to throw on one of my purple shirts today as Dom Malunga on a nice feed gets right down the lane and finishes the layup. That's how long I haven't streamed. I had the wrong time for Unrivaled. Everything just crazy. But we'll get it fixed up. Azare Stevens, another 3 from the same spot. She's short. Fight for the rebound. Paige saves it. Lexi almost steals it from her. but Paige has the ball. It's tied at 5 here. 4:24 to go in the first. Paige over to Dom Malonga. Malonga attacks Azare Stevens. Right side of the court. One leg fall away. No way. And she misses. Chelsea Gray with the ball. Chelsea Gray picks up her dribble. Right side to Lexi. Over to Azare in the right corner. Up top to Chelsea Gray. Right wing 3. She's wide open. You can't do that. You can't leave her that wide open. She cashes out from 3. It's 8-5. Where is my screen here with that? There we go. Oh, and Paige gets down the lane, takes the bump, finishes the layup. No foul call, but Paige Beckers is on the board here. It's 8-7. Chelsea Gray, same spot for 3, same result. Chelsea Gray wallet already. Chelsea Gray is walling already. It's 11-7 Rose. Rakia Jackson drives left, attacks Chelsea, pump fakes, double clutches, gets fouled, and 1. Rakia Jackson gets fouled, will go to the line for the 3-point play. Oop, added it to the wrong team. Too excited. 11-9 Rakia Jackson, Hezzy with the left, goes baseline, pump fakes, gets Chelsea Gray up in the air, and completes the 3-point play. And she misses the 3. Substitution happening on the floor here. Shakira Austin into the game for Azare Stevens. Lexi Hull with the ball out to Shakira. Shakira drives left on Cam Brink, who subbed in for Dom Malonga. She takes some contact. Shakira Austin, not the N1. She misses the layup. She gets fouled. She'll go to the line for 1 free throw, worth 2 points. Rose wearing their white jerseys with the peach rose coloring on it. Breeze wearing their dark purple jerseys. Technically, Breeze is the home team in this matchup. Salute to those watching on YouTube Shorts as well. I'm trying something new. They're using the Shorts page to stream as well. So hopefully that works out. And Shakira misses the free throw. So it's still 11-9 here. Still 11-9. Paige Beckers with the ball, attacks and gets fouled and 1 again. That's 2 fouls on Chelsea Gray. Paige Beckers blows right by her, all with the right hand off glass, lays it in. I'm going to end this poll after the first quarter. This game is still mighty close. Paige Beckers, they're showing the replay. She lost the handle a little bit, which gave her a little bit of space to get around Chelsea Gray and finish the layup. So she'll go to the line for the free throw for the 3-point play, and Breeze have their first lead of the game. It's 12-11. Lexi Hull over to Shakira Austin. Austin at the right elbow attacks Cam Brink. She got into foul trouble a lot last game. Shakira couldn't keep that pivot foot down. She travels. I mean, that's that long arm of the law by Cam Brink. It's hard to get around or over her. Try to use some footwork there, and it went against her there. Ball with Team Breeze, or Breeze Basketball Club here. Paige Becker is full court pressed by Lexi Hull. You can see what the goal is here for Rose. Get the ball out of her hands, but Paige attacks. Right baseline fall away off the side of the rim, and rebound to Rose. Chelsea Gray with the ball. Comes off the screen going left. Left elbow jump shot is good. Chelsea Gray picking up where she left off, back in her bag. 13-12. What up, cuz? Ball down to Cam Brink. Finds Rakia Jackson. She quickly gets it up. A nice little LA Spark connection there. And Breeze retake the lead. 14-13. Lexi Hull for a left wing 3. And misses. Rebound to Paige. Rakia with the ball. So it's Paige, Rakia, and Cam. Rakia for 3. They left her open. They backed off her. And she loaded up for 3. 17-13. 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Chelsea Gray, another left elbow jump shot. Oh, she's feeling it already. She's already knocked down 2 threes and 2 middies. It's 17-15. Cam Brink walks into a 3. Oh, yo, Cam Brink. I never seen her walk into a transition 3 like that in my life. But listen, Unrival's the place to work on your game. Shakira Austin into the paint, throws up a hook shot over Cam Brink. Misses. Cam gets the rebound and gets it over to Paige Beckers. 20-15 is the score here. Paige gets to the left elbow. Midi is off over Shakira. Austin with the rebound over to Chelsea Gray. She's feeling it. She walks into a three, and her first miss of the game. Paige Beckers loading up on the rebounds already. Paige down to Cam Brink, seals Chelsea Gray, and it's a reach-in foul by Chelsea Gray. Mouse in the house. That's 3 fouls on Chelsea Gray in the first quarter, and she knows it. She walks right to the bench here. With 1:09 to go, Chelsea Gray with 3 fouls in the first quarter. Not a recipe for success there. So Cam Brink at the line for 1 free throw worth 2 points. Cam Brink knocks down the free throw. So it's 22-15, largest lead of the game for Breeze. And Suge Sutton checks in. Oh, no, Chelsea Gray is still on the floor. So it's Suge Sutton, Shakira Austin, and Chelsea Gray. Suge, attracts 2, finds Shakira Austin wide open, and lays it in. Suge Sutton played with the Washington Mystics after a midseason trade last season, if I remember correctly. And Shakira Austin gets the block, gets it down to Sutton. Sutton down the lane. Good defense there by Kate Martin, who's checked in. There's a fight for the ball. Ball just flying all over the place. A turnover by Breeze. Chelsea Gray tries to Euro step. No foul, and then she gets poked in the eye by Cam Brink. So Kate Martin checked in for Paige Beckers, and there was a lot of turnovers there. Cam Brink accidentally hits Chelsea Gray in the face while going for the ball. And yeah, that's a foul. 22-17 is the score. Leading scorer is Chelsea Gray with 10 points for Rose, and Rakia Jackson 10 points for Breeze. Chelsea Gray maybe got a contact poked out. I don't know. Looked like she was, I think her contact came out. Yeah. I know the feeling when that contact falls out. It's a weird feeling. But she's playing with 3 fouls. Very interesting. Yeah, Suge has been great these games. Let me look at Suge's stats. Yeah, she had 10 in the second game. On January 9th, she had 10 points and 3-6 shooting. Yeah, she's been playing pretty well from what I've seen here. Balanced all around. Ball and play here with Sutton. We just were talking about her. Suge Sutton pump fakes for 3. Gets it to Austin at the right elbow. She drives across the paint. Bumps Cam Brink down and finishes. Cam Brink, get in the weight room. So it's 22-19. 15 seconds to go here. My clock is not even running. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6. Rakia at the top of the key. Rakia has Sutton on her. She spins into the paint, steps through, double clutches. Didn't get the foul call. 1 second to go. Azare Stevens doesn't get it off in time, and it misses anyway. So at the end of 1, it's 22-19. Chelsea Gray still getting cleaned up on the bench. They keep showing her, but it's 22-19 at the end of the first quarter. So we have our first quarter done, getting ready for quarter number 2. Man, I forgot how quickly Unrivaled moves. Totally forgot how quickly Unrivaled moves. But we move, people. So good first quarter, very competitive first quarter, and that's all you can really ask for. I know there's been a couple blowouts, but all you can ask for is a competitive quarter. I'm going to end this poll now. Make sure you get your vote in before I end it. As soon as they come back from break, I'm going to end this poll. So make sure you get that in. It's 7-minute quarters. I had it at 10. I think I had it loaded for WNBA stuff. 7-minute quarters. There we go. Oh my gosh. They're showing in arena stuff. I guess they're having like a jump shooting contest. Shorty here. Oh, as I say that, she was struggling and she makes it. Mads, what's going on? Good to see you. Better late than never. Conlan said last night the Lunar Owls looked like the Chicago Sky and their 2 losses without Feed Scully. Yeah, the Lunar Owls. We'll talk about some of these teams, or I'll catch up on some of these teams during halftime. I haven't had a lot of time to sit down and watch because usually the games are on when I'm at work. But I think yesterday, while I was actually on a flight, was the first time I actually got to sit and watch a game in full since Unrivaled started this season. So thankfully it was a pretty good game. Salute to everybody locked in, YouTube, Twitch. Appreciate you guys tuning in. We're about a minute back from the break. Looks like a pretty packed house there on a Sunday night in Miami. Make sure you fill out the poll if you're just joining. Who do you think is going to win tonight's game? As soon as this break is over, the poll will be ending. We will be on for both games tonight. Next game is Hive versus Vinyl. So make sure you stay around for that. Okay, players are back on the court. I think they're about to show the intro again. So I'm going to end this poll now. Ending this poll now. Let's see. So according to the poll, 74% of y'all said Breeze. 26% said Rose. So we shall see who comes out on top. For those just joining, leading scorers in this game so far, we have Chelsea Gray with 10 points on 4 of 6 shooting. She does have 3 fouls. For Breeze, Rakia Jackson with 10 points. She's 4 of 6 shooting as well. Paige Beckers has 5 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. Okay, ball in play here with Team Breeze. Paige Beckers with the ball. So it's Paige, Cam Brink, and Kate Martin on the floor. Cam with the ball now on the right side of the floor. She triple pump fakes and tries to shoot over Shakira Austin. Misses. Austin with the rebound. Austin walks into a free throw line jump shot too strong off the back rim. Paige Beckers with the rebound. Now Paige crosses half court. She pulls up for 3 and she knocks it down. Paige Beckers cashes out from the top of the key. It's 25-19. Shug Sutton comes off the screen going left. Double clutches to Cam Brink with a volleyball two-handed block at the rim as Kate Martin with the ball out to Cam Brink. She loads up for a 3 and she goes off the back rim off the top of the backboard and rebound to Azare Stevens. So they have a double big lineup out there with Stevens, Austin, and now Sutton, the point guard. Sutton steps back for a 3, rolls around and out. Cam Brink with the rebound. Paige Beckers, right side of the court, comes off the screen going left. Now has Austin on her. Throws it down to Cam. Cam can't secure it with the one hand, and it goes out of bounds. Don Malonga checks back in. Cam Brink goes to the bench. Ball in play here with Team Rose. Shug Sutton with the ball at the controls. Over to Azare Stevens, top of the key. Azare Stevens, handoff to Sutton. Sutton drives right, picks up her dribble over to Chelsea Gray, who's checked back in for Austin. Azare Stevens tries to shoot a fall away left baseline jump shot. Misses everything, and it's a turnover. 25-19 is the score. Both teams are 2-0, so somebody will no longer be undefeated at the end of this game. Paige Beckers, right to left crossover. Oh, finds Dom on the roll. Dom Malonga goes up over Azare Stevens and misses. Chelsea Grace snags the long rebound. Pass over to Stevens, but Dom Malonga gets back into play and tips it away. That's why I would like to see a little bit more patience from Dom Malonga. She was double teamed. She still tried to finish when Paige was at the top of the key. She could have dished that off, but that'll come with time and experience. Azare Stevens with the ball. Over to Chelsea Gray, right side of the court. She steps into a foul line jump shot too strong. Long rebound snagged by Kate Martin. Gets it over to Paige. Paige Beckers, left elbow, finds her rolling Malonga. She gets her feet right and finishes with a right-hand layup. That was a good two-woman game there. Nice pick and roll. Paige finds the late roll. And it's 27-19 Breeze. Chelsea Gray attacks Paige. Goes one hand, just keeps it away from her. Lays it in off the glass. 12-point first half for Chelsea Gray. Oh, another pick and roll. This time the left-hand side. Paige Beckers to Dom on the left-hand roll. And she finishes there. 29-21. And the Rose turn it over. Kate Martin attacks Azare Stevens. She goes for the layup. Oh, she misses it. Rebound to Azare. Azare behind the back. Pulls up for a top of the key three. Tries to bank it in. No dice. And now Team Breeze slow it down a bit. I will keep going back to that pick and roll. They can't stop it. Dom says, oh, I'm going to shoot the three this time. Ball bouncing around. Paige Becker saves it. And I'm thinking they saying did she get a timeout there or did they call out of bounds? So Paige Beckers got on the floor there, saved that ball from being picked up by Team Rose, and she gets the timeout call. 29-21. Team Breeze in control right now. Liz, what's going on? Salute, salute. Glad to see you in the chat. So the number 1 and number 2 picks in last year's W draft on the same team here, putting in work in that pick and roll game. They did pick and roll with Paige driving left, feeding Dom right. She finishes on the right-hand side with the layup. Next time down, Paige drives right, feeds Dom with the left, and finishes on the left-hand side. Coach Noel Quinn, former coach of the Seattle Storm, is the coach of this young Breeze team. And Coach Nola Henry, assistant coach of the Dallas Wings last season, is the head coach of Team Rose. So we have a really competitive game here so far. That's all you can really ask for. Thankfully, we don't got the Lunar Owls playing tonight, or else I might have to bring a pillow in here and get some rest. No offense to any Lunar Owls fans out there, but that team is just not good. Ball in play here anyways. Dom Malonga with the ball. Gets it over to Paige. Paige gets the screen from Lexi Hall. Finds a rolling Dom. Dom seals Lexi Hall. Goes up, finishes. They can't stop it. They cannot stop it. 31-21. Chelsea Gray with the ball. She's playing with 3 fouls now. Lexi Hall's been a non-factor on offense. She's been grabbing a lot of rebounds, but the object of the game is to put the ball in the basket as Chelsea Gray step back 3 over Kate Martin. That's her third three-pointer of the night. It's 31-24. We have a timeout on the floor here. 3:26 to go. Chelsea Gray doing everything she can to keep her team in it. But the young and turnt Breeze, as they've been saying on social media, have been keeping them at arm's length. Timeout on the floor. 31-21. Sorry, 31-24, excuse me, is the score. All right. Man, I gotta fix everything here. Let me see if this works. Does this work? Oh, it does work. Look at that. All right, y'all. This is... Let me clear this off my screen. Hey, close this. This is the box score. Score is 31-24. For those who want to know how to watch it, in the USA, it's on True TV or on HBO Max. International, which I'm technically considered as, I'm not considered international, but I'm using the international way today. Australia is Foxtel, New Zealand is Sky New Zealand, and China is Billy. Oh, sorry, forgive me, I'm ignorant. Rose, Chelsea Gray with 15 of their 24 points on 6 of 9 shooting, with 4 rebounds. You got Lexi Hull with a donut there, does have 3 rebounds. Azare Stevens with 5 got to start today. Shakira Austin with 4. Shug Sutton yet to score. Does have 2 assists. They're shooting 38.5% from the field, 30% from 3. And they've only shot 1 free throw, which they've missed. For Team Breeze, you got Paige Beckers, 8 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. So she's doing a little bit of everything. Rakia Jackson leading the way with 10 points on 4 of 6 shooting, knocked down both of her threes. Dom Malonga coming alive in the second quarter, 8 points. Cam Brink with 5, did have a nice two-hand volleyball spike block. And we have Kate Martin yet to score, does have 2 rebounds in this game. Ari McDonald, as I mentioned, she is out injured. So is Kalia Copper for Team Rose. Can I zoom in a tad? Oh, my bad. I just seen that. I forgot people watching on other devices here. I want that on the shirt. Forgive me, I'm ignorant. Listen, I gotta be honest. Totally forgot people are watching on other devices other than my big monitor right here. Listen, I got glasses too, girl. I'm with you. All right, I think they're coming back to play now, so let's get off this. All right, Dom Malonga, 8 points, 4 of 8 shooting. They were just talking about her on the broadcast. 31-24, 3:22 to go in this quarter. Page. Oh, bad pass turnover. Lexi Hull with the steal. She steps in for a long 2. Toes were on the line, not a 3. She gets her first basket of the game. She tries to get another steal, but Breeze might have an advantage here. Rakia down to Dom Malonga. She goes up, left-hand layup is good. That was the gamble by Lexi Hull that led them to a 3-on-2 disadvantage. And Dom Malonga with 10 points here in this game. Chelsea Gray, Shug Sutton, and Lexi Hull on the floor. So they have a pretty small lineup on the floor here. Lexi Hull for 3 over Malonga and misses. Rakia Jackson the rebound. Paige Becker is for 3 off the back rim, misses. Nah, there's I don't see a lot of empty seats, at least from the angle they're showing here. And there's a foul on a 3-point shot by Dom Malonga. She crashed into her for the 3, so that's gonna be 1 free throw for 3 shots. So they're gonna do the landing space review here to see if Dom Malonga intervened on Chelsea Gray's landing space on that 3-point attempt. So we have a break in the action here as the referees go to the monitor. Yeah, like the angles they're showing on the bro. Oh yeah, she got under her foot there. Yikes! Yeah, that could be upgraded there. Yeah, that's gonna be upgraded. Dom has to be a little bit more composed there on leaping how she did. So as they review this, Dom Malonga having a quarter here. She's been putting in work. She's up to 10 points on 5 of 9 shooting. She's tied for the team lead with Rakia Jackson, who also has 10 points. Let me see what they call here. Oh, so they just call it a common foul, no upgrade there. I don't know what would be considered upgradable at that point. That looked pretty clear cut. Where's Hammond? Who knows where Becky is at? And Chelsea Gray knocks down the free throw worth 3 points. So Rose clawing back into this game is 33-29. Malonga with the ball, gets it over to Rakia, comes off the screen going left. Rakia on the lob to Dom. Dom composed, goes off glass over the baby Shug Sutton cheek. That's when you hit them with the too little. Not like Marina Mabry yesterday, her team getting clapped by 50. And she want to hit people with the too little. Chelsea Gray with the ball, attacks Rakia, fall away from the left baseline, rolls around. Ball gets tipped off of a Breeze player. Lexi Hull, just the Energizer Bunny, just all over the place, getting her hands in all sorts of stuff. Lexi Hull attacks Paige Beckers and scores off the inbound pass from Chelsea Gray. 35-31. 1:41 to go here. My clock is a little behind. Forgive me. Rakia Jackson in the paint. Attacks Suge Sutton. Spins into Chelsea Gray trap. She didn't want to get another foul. And she finishes the turnaround layup. 37-31. Chelsea Gray tries to squeeze a pocket pass into Lexi Hull, and it did not make it to its intended target. It's a turnover. Nah, I don't got beef with Marina. I'm just saying, I hate when people, you getting clapped and you over here doing emotes out there. I just got to point at the scoreboard like. Rakia Jackson with the ball finds Dom on the cut. Dom Malunga, oh, this is her quarter. She's just feasting around the basket. This time a left hand layup over Shakira Austin. 39-31. Breeze weathered the storm as Shakira goes to the basket and gets fouled on the roll. She'll go to the line for one free throw worth 2 points. Fouled there by Paige Beckers with 58 seconds to go in this second quarter. Oh, my bad. See, it's either I'm too fast or too slow on the time. 39-31. Shakira Austin misses the free throw worth 2 points, and Paige Beckers with the rebound. Lexi Hull, full court pressing, trying to get the ball out of her hands. Rakia Jackson with the ball. Rakia drives left, guarded by Austin. Shoots a quick three over her, off the rim, bounces around twice and off. Lexi Hull with the rebound. Hull gets it down to Austin. Against Jackson, she goes up, spins over her left shoulder, right hand layup off the glass. And Rakia gets it into Malunga. Malunga crosses half court. Malunga picks up her dribble. Oh, Paige cut to the basket. She thought she was cutting back out, and Malunga tosses it out of bounds. Turnover here with 26 seconds to go. 6-point game here, 39-33. The defensive pressure is getting to the young Breeze team a tiny bit. But that'll come with experience how to deal with that. Chelsea Gray, Austin, and Hull on the court. Chelsea Gray down to Shakira Austin, and she finishes the layup. So it's a 4-point game here as we get closer to halftime. 39-35. Cam Brink with the ball. Paige finds a cutting Brink. Brink keeps it high, throws up the layup, and scores over Lexi Hull. So you take out a 7-footer and Dom Malunga pretty much for another 6'8"-ish player in Cam Brink. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, and Paige is over here fouling Chelsea Gray before the clock expired. I think they had a foul to give. 1.8 seconds on the clock here. 1.8 seconds on the clock. Ball quickly into Lexi Hull. She gets to the basket. Don't think she got it off in time. And that's how the quarter ends, and that's how the half ends. So at the end of the first half, it's 41 Breeze, 35 Rose. So that is the halftime score. All right. So we'll take a look at the box score. We'll take a look at some of the previous matchups that have happened at Unrivaled so far during this halftime break. I forgot how long halftime is at Unrivaled, but we'll make sure we'll touch base on everything. Let me get everything ready for the third quarter. 7 minutes. And then we'll go look at stuff at the half. All right. Cool. So halftime is only 8 minutes. So we have 8 minutes until halftime is over. So about 8:12 Eastern. We should be getting back to action here. Take a look at the box score while we have some time, y'all. There we go. I was on the wrong screen. So score, as you can see, 41-35 at the half. We got Chelsea Gray with 18 of her team's, how many points? 35 points. She's 6 of 10 shooting. We got Lexi Hull with 4 points, 5 for Azarae Stevens, 8 for Shakira Austin. Suge Sutton yet to score 8 points, 5 rebounds for Shakira. For Team Breeze, Paige Beckers with 8 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. You got Rakia Jackson with 12 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. 14 for Dom Malonga. I feel like she got majority of those points in that second quarter. 14 points on 7 of 11 shooting. Got Cam Brink with 7, Kate Martin yet to score. Team Breeze shooting 53% from the floor, 44% from 3, and they're 2 for 3 from the line. The rebounding battle between both of these teams is equal, 15 rebounds apiece. Sorry, how many rebounds this team has? Let me scroll up. Oh, I'm looking at the defensive rebounds. So 20 rebounds for Team Rose, 16 rebounds for Team Breeze. So Team Rose winning that battle there. Team Breeze winning the assist battle 9-7. Team Breeze winning the turnover battle 4-5. And they're tied at 2 steals apiece. Look at the 3-point shooting from Team Rose, 28.6%. That's going to have to improve if they want to win this game. But 41-35, that lead is not insurmountable. We've seen Team Rose come back from deficits before to win. So I wouldn't put it past them to do the same. All right, let's look at some things here. Let's take a look at the standings. This is the current standings right now. 2026 standings. Team Rose currently in the lead at 2-0 just due to the point differential. That's why they're up right now. Team Breeze right behind them, 2-0 as well. You got 2-0 from Mist. Much improvement from last season. I know the teams have changed a bit, but 2-0 is much better than how they started last year. 1-1 for Phantom, improvement from last year as well. Laces at 1-1. You got 0-2 Vinyl, 0-2 Hive, and then of course Lunaral was 0-2 with a minus 52 point differential. No Fee, no Skylar. That team just living on a prayer. So that's the standings so far this season. Let's take a look at some of the stats so you can see some of the players there. Offensive leaders, you got Chelsea Gray leading the league in scoring per game, 29 points per game. Marina right behind her at 27.5. Kelsey Plum third at 25. Alicia Gray with 24.5. And you have Brittany Sykes with 24 as well. Defensive leaders, you see Dom Malonga with averaging 13.5 rebounds. Aaliyah Edwards at 11.5. Dearica Hamby at 11. Assists, Marina Mabry, 8 assists. Kelsey Plum at 7.5. Chelsea Gray at 6.5. And then you have blocks. Anaya Rivers had 6 blocks last game. She's averaging 3.5 blocks a game as a forward, which is crazy. Veronica Burton, most improved player in the W last season, 2.5 steals a game, leading the league. Chelsea Gray averaging 4.5 made 3-pointers a game. And she already has 2 game winners in both of their games that they have won. And she leads the league, tied for the league in minutes. The league lead, geez, say that 10 times fast. In minutes, 21.7 minutes per game, tied with Marina Mabry. Jackie, what's going on? Salute. Good to see you. Hope all is well. Happy New Year. So that's the team stats there. Let's take a look at the schedule. Yesterday was Leo's birthday. Oh, salute Leo. Hope she's doing well over in Spain. Haven't been keeping too much up with international hoops. But hope Leo is doing well. We're at halftime, people. If you just joined, we're about 3 minutes back from halftime. According to the in-arena clock here. So we've got about 3 minutes until halftime is over. In the future, make sure I have a timer there for halftime stuff. But let's go over to some of the games that have happened already so far this season. Can't even say opening night. It was opening afternoon. Miss beat Hive 72-56. And Laces beat Vinyl 58-42. Then it came opening day evening. Rose smacked up Lunaral was 80-62. Breeze beat Phantom 69-62. Then we skip down to Friday, January 9th. close one there between Rose and Vinyl. Rose pull out the win 69-67. And Breeze beat Hive, the two newest teams in the league. Faced off. Breeze beat them 73-62. Saturday, Phantom smacked up the Lunar Owls 94-60. And Mist eked out a crazy win against the Laces 83-81. We were watching that in the Discord together. That was a crazy ending to that game. Mist looked like they were going to lose. There were 2 offensive fouls, moving screen calls against both teams on back-to-back possessions at 81-81. People diving on the floor for the ball. Brianna Stewart goes to the basket. Reaching, foul by Alyssa Thomas. She knocks the free throw down for the game winner. And then now we are up to today. 41-35 is the score. We have this game later at 8:45 Eastern, Hive and Vinyl. And then tomorrow to end week 2, we have Mist and Phantom facing off first, and then Laces, Lunar Owls facing off second. We will be on stream for that, so make sure I see you guys tomorrow. If you're new here, make sure you leave a like, subscribe so you get notified when I go live. Anytime I'm not streaming, I'll probably have the game on in the Discord. So, especially this Friday and Saturday, I'll be away on a work trip. So I'll probably put that in the Discord for y'all. And then we'll be back next Sunday and Monday for some more Unrivaled action. All right, y'all. Thanks for hanging with me for the halftime report. They're showing Damalonga's stats. She had 2 points in the first quarter, had 12 points in the second quarter for her total of 14. Salute to everybody here. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe. Shout out to Twitch gang. Appreciate all of you guys tuning in for week 2, day 3 of Unrivaled 2026. And we are off to start the third quarter with Team Rose. 41-35. Chelsea Gray, Lexi Hull, Azare Stevens on the court for Rose. Chelsea Gray drives on Rakia, loses the ball. Rakia dives on the floor. Couldn't get it though. Chelsea Gray gets it over to Azare. She drives left, pump fake goes up, and scores against her Sparks teammate, Rakia Jackson. So it's 41-37. Dom Malunga at the top of the key, guarded by Azare Stevens. Malunga with the ball, nowhere to go, finds Paige. Ball passed too hard as Lexi Hull gets to steal. Another turnover here by Team Breeze. Hull down to Azare. Azare dribbles out to the 3, fakes the handoff, attacks the basket, and gets blocked by Dom Malunga out of bounds. She lost the ball a little bit in midair, but Dom, with the long arm of the law, says, no, not in here. Hull gets it in, but Paige deflects it on the inbound. Ball goes out of bounds quickly again. Ball over to Azare on the inbound. Shoots a quick 3. Fight for the rebound. Paige tips it over to Dom Malunga. Malunga running the break, attacks Chelsea Gray, and gets the ball stripped. So that's 2 turnovers already by Malunga. Hull over to Gray. Gray for 3. Rattles in, out, and in again. Just like I said, Rose can't count them out. It's a 1-point game. Dom with the ball. Top of the key. Guarded by Stevens. Oh, and another miscommunication between Dom Malunga and Paige Becker is another turnover. That's 3 turnovers by Dom Malunga in this third quarter already. And it's Team Rose with the ball who can retake the lead after being down as many as 9 points, I think. Chelsea Gray, no look over to Azare. She tries to lob it in on an alley-oop from behind her. I don't know what she was thinking. Rakia on the attack, keeps the ball high, can't hit the floater off glass. Azare Stevens with the ball, goes coast to coast, out to Hull for 3 and the lead, and she misses. Malunga with the rebound, and Hull comes from behind and steals it from Paige. Stevens for 3 and the lead. So it's Lexi Hall doing all the dirty work there, leading to that 3-point basket. Team Rose with the lead, 43-41. It's Lexi Hall doing all of the dirty work there. Came from behind on Page, got the steal. Azare picks up the loose ball and knocks down the 3. Lexi Hall is that player you hate to play against. She's just so annoying. And it was another turnover here by Team Breeze. Oh, that might have been a carry. Chelsea Gray, no look pass down to Azare, shoots over Rakia and misses. Page gets the rebound. Let's see if Breeze can put a ball in the basket. They have not scored yet. I don't believe. Rakia down to Dom, and a bad pass, too low. You got to pass it higher. She's 7 foot. Lexi Hall with another deflection. Azare on the attack on Page. Can't finish the layup. Gets her own rebound. Out to Gray. Pump fakes for 3. Gets down to the lane. They don't call the foul, and she lays it in. They need a timeout badly. And a timeout has been called. 45-41. Breeze, the young Breeze team, just getting outworked, making some silly decision that should have been a foul. They don't call it, and Chelsea Gray finishes the layup anyway. Not looking good for the young Breeze, as they have been outscored so far. I don't think they have scored in this quarter. It's a 10-0 spark here to give them a 45-41 lead. Yikes, that's not good. Let's see if Breeze can rebound here. (45-41). Remember, the Rose are the defending champions, even though their team has changed a bit from last season. Chelsea Gray is still the captain and at the helm. Cam Brink comes in for Dom Malonga. She's had a third quarter to forget. Had about 4 turnovers in the first couple minutes as Rakia Jackson tries to go one-leg jump shot from the left-hand side and hits all backboard. Ball over to Gray. Gray tries to find Hull on a pocket pass, kicked away by Paige Beckers. Chelsea Gray has 23 points. The rest of her team combined has 22. Ball in play. Lexi gets it over to Gray. Gray for 3, and she cashes in. Now the Rose are just in a rhythm. The Roses are budding right now. I sound like the Brendan Glasheen guy. As Paige finds a cutting Brink, and finally Breeze put the ball in the basket in this third quarter. Took him damn near 4 minutes to. Ball with Chelsea Gray. Finds Azare on the pocket pass. Blocked by Cam Brink, but they call a foul. 48-43. She got her arm over there, but I think it was the body that caused the foul. Yeah, I didn't know Lexi Hill. Oh, you said Sierra. Yeah. So Azare at the line for 2 free throws. For 1 free throw worth 2 points. She's up to 13 points and 6 rebounds in this game. Azare Stevens plays with the LA Sparks, or played with the LA Sparks, as she rattles in the free throw worth 2 points. So they flipped the game completely on its head. It's 50-43 Rose. It's crazy. Ball in play here with Breeze. So it's Paige, Cam Brink, and Rakia Jackson. Paige, that should have been a kick ball. I was going to say, are they going to call it? Kick ball there by Shakira Austin. So it's Shakira Austin, Lexi Hull, and Chelsea Gray on the floor. It's crazy. Chelsea Gray still playing with 3 fouls from the first quarter. Hasn't got one since. Rakia Jackson gets it into Cam Brink at the 3. Over to Rakia. Rakia crossover. She pulls up for a quick 3 and banks it in from the top of the key. Rather be lucky than good sometimes. They needed it. It's 50-46. Gray tries to answer back for 3, and she does. Chelsea Gray with another 3. 53-46, timeout called. Oh no, this is not looking good for the young Breeze. Chelsea Gray off the inbound, just catches. Shot is up, 3. Then this time down. just dribbles up and shoots a quick three over Rakia Jackson. And it's nothing you could really do. She is just playing on a different level right now, people. On a different level. 53-46. Chelsea Gray, let me refresh the stats here. She's up to 29 points, 10 of 14 shooting. Remember, I showed you that stat at halftime. She leads the league in three-pointers made. She's up to 6 for 7 from 3 tonight. She has 29 of her team's 53 points. Absolutely crazy. Let me show you guys. We got some time here. She's going absolutely crazy right now. 53-46. Chelsea Gray with 29 points in about 16 minutes of play. 10 of 14 shooting. 6 of 7 from 3. Lexi Hall with 4. She's been doing all the dirty work. She does have 4 steals and 4 assists with 5 rebounds. Excuse me. Azare Stevens with 12. And they've improved their three-point shooting. They're shooting 40% from 3. They were shooting in damn near the teens earlier in this game. The turnovers have killed Team Breeze. They're up to 10 turnovers, with 4 of them coming from Malunga, 4 of them coming from Paige Beckers. Rakia with 15, Dom with 14. But she had like 3 turnovers in a row in that third quarter, which allowed Rose to gain the upper hand. AJ Lee on the Twitch salute. So why am I not streaming it? Because it's against the rules for me to stream it, my friend. I cannot show the actual game on broadcast. I wish I could, but I cannot. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't show the actual footage on screen, or else I'll get copyright stricken. However, the tense of that is. But I am watching it on YouTube using a VPN into the United Kingdom. Stroked. All right, they're coming back to broadcast now. So Chelsea Gray in her bag, outscoring Breeze 18-5 in the third quarter. Team Rose. Chelsea Gray has 11 of those 18 points in this quarter. So she's scoring Team Breeze 11-5 by herself. Let's see if what Paige Beckers and the youngins can do. Paige Beckers, Rakia Jackson, Cam Brink. Paige comes off the screen, gets trapped. She picks up her dribble, finds Rakia wide open in the corner for 3. They needed that one badly. Rakia Jackson cashes out for 3. 53-49. You got Chelsea Gray with the ball. Chelsea Gray, they call a moving screen on Shakira Austin. Rakia Jackson going to get a quick breather here with 2:55 to go. For those new to Unrivaled, they add 11 points to the leading team score in the at the end of the third quarter, and that's how we get our final or target score. 53-49. Paige Beckers with the ball. Let's see what Breeze can do. They're still in this game. Paige Beckers goes behind the back, tries to step through, finds Cam Brink, top of the key 3. That's 2 threes for Cam Brink in this one, and it's a 1-point game just like that. Lexi Hall with the ball over to Austin. Austin drives on Cam Brink, right to left crossover, tries to step through, and the ball is saved, but to Cam Brink. Cam gets it, and then a foul there by Shakira Austin. Frustration foul there. She wanted a foul on her take, and then fouls Cam Brink as she was on the leak out to go down the basket. So Paige Becker's getting a breather here. I think it's our first breather of the quarter. Shook Sutton comes in for the Team Rose as Lexi Hull goes to the bench. So Kate Martin at the controls here for Team Breeze. 2:20 to go here in this third quarter. Rakia Jackson to the basket. Goes on the left-hand side. and misses the layup on the right, but the ball's tipped back out by Kate Martin. Rakia on the attack again, double clutches, can't get it to go, can't bring, tips it to Martin, and Martin lays again. Third time's a charm, and Breeze finally retake the lead. 54-53. Another moving screen here by Shakira Austin. That's back-to-back moving screens there by Shakira Austin, and it's a turnover to Rose. So Breeze weather the storm, no pun intended, and they retake the lead. Ball over to Kate Martin. Kate Martin misses the three, and it's tipped over to Team Rose. Step back for Chelsea Gray for three, and they call a landing space foul again. Kate Martin frustrated that she got called for a foul there. Former teammates there. Nadira, if I could show the game, I would show the game. It would make my life so much easier, but I just can't. It's copyright, whatever, copyright stuff. So I cannot show the game. That's gonna. Cam Brink gets bumped off the ball. I don't know. She's bumbling and stumbling. I told her she need to get in the weight room. And Rakia says, I'm going to just shoot this three. She misses. Rebound to Team Rose. Chelsea Gray down the lane. Stops. Tries to pivot. Fall away jump shot. And it's off. Rebound to Kate Martin. 1:10 to go here in the third quarter. It's been a quarter of runs. Yo, get off. Yo. Nah, Cameron getting me tight. She just keep falling down. Shook Sutton's like 120 soaking wet. And how she knocking you down? Come on now, Cam. So Paige Beckers comes back in for the remaining 1 minute 4 seconds of this third quarter. As she's looking to inbound, gets the ball into Rakia. Almost a backcourt violation, but he gets it back to Paige. Paige stops, pops, and hits the mid-range jump shot. Tied at 56 apiece here. Chelsea Gray with the ball. Paige on triple-double watch. 8, 8, and 8 for Paige. Oh, what a pass from Chelsea to Shakira. Put some bowling spin on the ball from right to left and finishes the layup. And they call a foul by Cam Brink for pushing Shakira Austin. They're showing the replay here. She puts a nice wraparound pass right to Shakira, who's rolling to the basket on the left-hand side, right on target, and finishes. What a pass there. Ball in play here with Team Rose. Shook Sutton with the ball. Comes off the screen. Finds Shakira on a roll and fouled there by Cam and one. So Cam compounds the offensive foul with a defensive foul. And now Team Rose will go to the free throw line for one shot. Cam Brink getting into foul trouble once again. 30 seconds to go in this quarter. Shakira Austin at the line for the three-point play, and she knocks it down. So it's 61-56, ball in play with Paige Beckers. They gave up the lead, they retook the lead, and now they gave it up again. Paige Beckers left wide open, right baseline jump shot, she rattles it in. Paige up to 10 points now. 61-58. Chelsea Gray with the ball, about a 4-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. And it's 10 seconds left. 9, 8, 7, 6. Chelsea with it still. Steps back, shoots over. Cam Brink almost banks it in. Paige with the rebound. 1 second left. Paige from 3/4 court. And it's off. And that's how the quarter ends. So target score is 72 with Team Rose in the lead, 61-58. I'm going to put the target score up so we know what we need to get to. Bear with me. I forgot I have to create a thing for that. Target score, 72. One moment, y'all. We had a break right now. We had the third quarter break. Put that there. Target score 72. And publish. All right, cool. There you are. Target score is 72. Yeah, I mean they're risking their channel when they stream it, when they're showing the content, because if whatever channel comes in, like ESPN or whatever comes in, sees it, they could give them a copyright notice. I already had one on this channel during during showing some international basketball, women's basketball, when I think no, it wasn't international. I think it was just Team USA versus somebody. I was showing the game and they just took my stream off and gave me a copyright notice. So you can do it, but it's very risky, and I don't want to risk this channel losing any losing monetization or just getting clipped off YouTube completely. I've already had my highlights channel clipped off, knocked off YouTube already, so I'm just very super careful when it comes to this one. I appreciate you tuning in though. Score is 61-58, people. 61-58. These are the scores. Or what Mad said in the Discord. Join the Discord. When I'm not on stream, I'm usually showing the games live in there. I'm not commenting on them in there. I'm just probably talking in the chat, but it's mainly just a place for everyone to gather and watch some women's hoops, particularly Unrivaled and the W. Yeah, JP, I loved it too. It was time consuming, but I enjoyed it. But I flew too close to the sun during the what was it? It was a European women's stuff. I was trying to show some of the W players who were playing over there some love, and FIBA said no, sir, and gave me 3 copyright strikes, and they erased my channel. But it was a good time. It was fun while it lasted. Thankfully, I put that on a different email, because if they copyright one channel on an email, if they flag one channel on an email, they flag them all. So that's the sad part. Anyways, let's get back to this game. 32 points for Chelsea Gray. The unrivaled record is 38 or 39. Kelsey Plum almost had it last time, but it didn't work out. But let's get back to this game. Fourth quarter has started. There's no time in the fourth quarter. So it's 58-61 as they get the ball down to Cam Brink. Cam Brink over to Rakia. I should change the screen so you guys can see the score. And Rakia knocks down the 3 and ties the game at 61. Hold on, y'all. I got too many buttons here. There we go. 61. Let me stop the clock. There's no time here in the fourth quarter, so ignore that. 61-61 as I think that was Shakira Austin who finishes that layup. Score is 63-60. That wasn't a 3 actually by Rakia Jackson. They say it was a long 2. As Paige gets to the foul line, gets fouled, and one Paige Beckers will go to the line for the 3-point play. Mads, you're absolutely right. So Paige Becker is turning into more of a scorer in this second half when her team needed her most. She did not vanish like the Avatar. And Paige completes the 3-point play. Tie game here, 63 all. Target score is 72. Chelsea Gray in her bag. Chelsea Gray knocks down another 3. She's up to 7 threes in tonight's matchup. Rakia Jackson with the ball. Drives left. Oh, she lost control of the ball going left and goes out of bounds. Yeah, Conlaning was Kelsey at 38. I think the single game unrivaled record is 39. And they didn't pass her the ball the last 2 possessions. That got me upset yesterday. Chelsea Gray with the ball, however. Chelsea Gray drives on Cam Brink. Stops. Left elbow jump shot. Oh my gosh. They can't stop her. Chelsea Gray left elbow jump shot over Cam Brink. And it's 68-63. Cam Brink over to Paige. What can Paige do? Can she respond? And she misses the foul line jump shot. Shakira Austin with the rebound.
Let's go.
Salute Luke for the sub. Lexi Hull for three. Oh, Lexi Hull for three. And we have a timeout on the floor. Team Rose 1 point away from winning this game. Oh my days. Chelsea Gray. She's not gonna get the record unless she hits the three to make it to get a 40 ball. Oh, and actually she could tie it or get the record. Tie it with a 2, win it, get the record with a 3. But just like that, Team Rose on the brink of going 3-0 and giving the youngsters from Team Breeze their first loss of the season. Man, as long as Chelsea Gray is at the helm, they always have a chance. Like I said that earlier in that second quarter and at the end of the first, I was like, as long as they're within striking distance, they can always come back. We've seen them do it before. Listen, she had 10 in the first, Chelsea Gray, 8 in the second, 14 in the third, and 5 in the fourth so far. And they're 1 point away from going 3-0. But Team Breeze, let's see if they have something to say. Paige with the ball. It's Paige, Malunga, and Rakia. Ball over to Rakia. Down to Malunga. Spins off Hall, goes up, misses the layup, gets her own rebound, and puts it back. Now they're going to have to play solid defense the rest of the way. But Chelsea Gray has the rock. Chelsea Gray, guarded by Rakia. Chelsea. They double her. Chelsea Gray, snatch back dribble. Chelsea Gray drives, gets to the middle of the floor. Hezzy move, pump fakes for the game. Oh, and she airballs. Rakia saves it. Rakia with the ball. They have numbers if they want. And Rakia Jackson lobs it up to Malunga. Malunga goes up, gets fouled, and she'll go to the line for one free throw worth 2 points. It's the fourth quarter, not cool. Target score is 72. Fourth quarter is untimed. So they just have to get to, it's like the Elam ending if you're familiar with that. Team Rose 1 point away, but Team Breeze at the line. Malunga at the line for one free throw worth 2 points. She has 16 points, now 18 points tonight. Can Team Breeze get another stop here? 71-67. Chelsea Gray drives, attacks Rakia, spins, drops it off to Austin. Austin goes for the reverse, gets blocked by Rakia Jackson. Malunga with the rebound over to Paige. Paige, oh, she misses. Oh, she finds Malunga. Malunga layup is good. And Team Breeze on the comeback trail here. It's 2 point game. 71-69. Oh, no, don't do that. Not cool. Chelsea Gray with the ball for the game. And she misses. Shakira Austin putback is up. And that's the game. Shakira Austin gets her first game winner of the season. Rose moved to 3-0 on the season. Breeze made it interesting in those last few moments, but they blew leads. And when you blow leads against a veteran-led team like this, you're going to pay the price. 73-69, Team Rose. Oh, Tudo, what's good, bro? Dang, that's another player that got so close to the record and couldn't break it. Chelsea Gray finishes the night with 37 points. Let me show y'all the box score. As you can see, Rose moved to 3-0. Breeze take their first loss of the season. They dropped to 2-1. Let me show y'all the box score right quick before I change things over for game 2. So final score, as you can see, 71-67. Chelsea Gray, 37 points, 7 of 9 from 3. She had 3 fouls in the first quarter. I thought it was going to be a short night for her, but she doesn't get another foul the rest of the game, which is absolutely crazy. Lexi Hall, 7 points, hit a big 3 in that fourth quarter, did have 4 steals, 5 rebounds. Azare Stevens got to start, 12 points, 6 rebounds for her. Shakira with the game winner finishes with 17 points and 8 rebounds. Shug Sutton didn't score in this matchup. For Team Breeze, You got Paige Beckers with 15, 9 rebounds, 9 assists. You have Rakia tied for the team lead with 20 with Dominique Malonga, who had 20 as well. It's the turnovers in that third quarter that sort of did them in. Cam Brink finishes with 12 points and 6 rebounds. Kate Martin finishes with 2. All right, Liz, see ya. I'll still be on. I'm doing the game, the second game. So if you're still around, I'll be here. Oh, I think she said. I think she cursed on the broadcast. If I heard right. All right, that was a good game though, y'all. That was a good game. Chelsea Gray with 37. All right, cool. Let me do this. Let's put this back on single cam for now. All right, that's the fourth quarter, y'all. Appreciate y'all tuning in. We have a break here until game 2 starts. I'm about to take this off for now, and let me get everything else set up in the meantime. That was a good game, y'all. I can't complain. That was a good first game. Hopefully this one follows suit. All right, so I switched it over for game 2. I'm not sure the starting lineups yet, but these are the starting lineups in the past. So that's what I'm going with for the starting lineups. Team Hive versus Team Vinyl. That is the next matchup we are awaiting. Let me see. Oh, they haven't even. So we got about 12 minutes until the next game. Let me get a timer up so we can sort of keep track of that. Give me a second, y'all. I'm gonna get a timer up for us. They say in 12 minutes. Let me see, how can I time this? I'm counting down. Oh, I gotta change the broadcast completely. Okay, hold on. Oh, that's how they do it on YouTube. So they end the broadcast and then you have to go back and I see. Yeah, so we got about 12 minutes until the next one, y'all. Got about 12 minutes until the next one. I'm gonna load it up on YouTube when they create the new stream. Let's do stopwatch. I need a countdown for a certain amount of time. That's what I need. Yeah, there we go. Oh, so she did curse. I thought I just missed it. I thought I was just hearing stuff. I thought y'all was just hearing stuff. She definitely did curse on the broadcast. But listen, you got to do what you got to do. Yeah, where is? Oh, probably watching football. Probably watching footy. Salute to everybody who hung out for that first game. Cool. They started the broadcast for game 2. Make sure I'm in. Yep, we got about 10 minutes, 15 seconds. The players are warming up on the floor right now. So I'm if this thing would let me reset my time. There we go. Yep. I think that's about accurate. Yeah, I'm pretty accurate on that. About 10 minutes into the next one. Conlan, that's a good point. I think the games are better now than a year ago because most players are now used to the 3-on-3 format. Yeah, definitely. I mean, first year was always going to be the feeling out period, you know? It was always going to be a little a touch and go there for a bit because, you know, players are coming from playing 5-on-5. It's a different rules, smaller court. It's a lot changes. I mean, the goal of the game is the same, to put the ball in the basket, but schematic wise and stamina wise, it's a little different. But listen, no complaints from me from the games I've seen with my own 2 eyes so far. Listen, I have no complaints about the action. Still want them to finish their layups though. Sometimes they be missing easy layups that annoys me. But listen, I'm gonna just have to deal with it. All right, what am I doing? I'm getting this box score ready for this next the scoreboard ready for this next game. Team Hive 0-2, Team Vinyl 0-2. So we had two 2-0 teams, and now we have two 0-2 teams. So I don't know if that's just a major coincidence there. But we move people. Team Vinyl. If you remember last year, Team Vinyl made it to the championship game in that upset win against the Lunar Owls in the semifinals. And then they ended up losing to Team Rose, who we just saw play in the finals. In the final, because it's only one game. Right, so we're in the countdown for tip-off for game 2. We're about 7 minutes, 50 seconds away from tip-off here. So bear with me as we get set for that game. Should be hopefully a good one. Looking to see Sanaya Rivers after having her 6-block game last time out. It should be a good one for her. Remember, De'Erica Hamby is one of the marquee players of Team Vinyl, as well as Ryan Howard. Courtney Williams, who was on Lunar Owls last year, is now on Team Vinyl. Oh, that's dope. They just said Natisha Heidemann got inducted into the Marquette Club Hall of Fame. She did go to Marquette University, where my favorite NBA player ever, Dwayne Wade, also went to college. So salute to Stud Bud, or whichever one wants to be Stud and Bud, whatever. Live your truth. Let me get the scoreboard back up now that I have it updated. There we go. The Marquette Golden Eagles. I think I could pipe in some audio a little bit to after this interview here. So you can see the players on the on each team. Kelsey Mitchell, first year in Unrivaled. Ezzy Magbagor, first year in Unrivaled, and Sonia Citron, first year in Unrivaled. This whole team is like first year Unrivaled players, besides Natisha Heidemann, who was like a reserve player last year. She was bouncing around team to team. Mo Billings, I like Mo Billings' game. She's like another one of those players that does all the dirty work. Very Energizer Bunny like. For Team Vinyl, a team full of veterans or returners. You got Courtney Williams, Ryan Howard, De'Erica Hamby, Ray Burrell, and Brittany Griner all returning to Unrivaled. They were all on some of them were on different teams. Courtney Williams was on Lunar Owls. Brittany Griner was on Phantom. And you have Erica Wheeler, who was a first year Unrivaled player. Listen, I'm telling it how it is. Sometimes you gotta tell somebody to live your truth. what you want me to say? Ah. Oh, let me start a poll while we have some time over here chatting. Start a poll. Who wins this game? Who wins this game? Who gets their first win? Hive BC or Final BC? That was corny, Jay. Don't do that again. Starting the poll. Make sure y'all fill this poll out on the YouTube. If you're on the Twitch, put it in the chat. Who wins this game? Hive BC or Vinyl BC? Or that's the next poll question here. That's the next poll question. Oh wait. You guys are great. Let me see if they announce who's starting. Let me go to the Unrivaled Twitter page. I'm not calling it X, y'all. I know it's X, but Mama called it Twitter. I'm gonna call it Twitter. They're doing the like player introductions. It's interesting what you hear on the YouTube broadcast. You hear all like you just have a wide shot of the behind the scenes stuff. Oh, so Brittany Griner is active. She was probable today, but Brittany Griner is active for tonight's matchup. They have not said the starting lineups as of yet here, but I'll adjust as we find out. Look at Mo. Mo looking great. If y'all watching the broadcast, look at Mo Billings. Sheesh. Oh, I forgot, Mads, that BG is a cousin of yours. Con Landing said the vinyl is a hybrid of Atlanta Dream and the LA Sparks. Yeah. LA Atlanta. Yeah. Yeah, true. And then you got a one-off Lynx and a one-off where was Wheeler last year? Storm. They're focusing on Sonia Citron in this matchup. Young Sonia, just up the road from me in New York, Westchester County. And then you got Ryan Howard, the streakiest streaker that's ever streaked. When she gets it going, she's hard to stop. But when she's not going, she's hard to start. I mean, there's no other way to say it. She is streaky as they come. Come on, I want to see who the starting lineups are. I know De'Erica's starting for Vinyl. I know Ryan Howard's going to start for Vinyl. And I know Courtney Williams is going to start as well. But Hive, I'm not sure who they go with. But it should be an interesting match. If somebody's coming out of here with a win, somebody got to win this game. Vinyl have some like turquoise colored jerseys on. I actually like that color. It looks similar to like the Charlotte Hornets blue color there. And Hive have their gray with the yellow writing on it. Their jerseys look pretty cool. Can't even lie. Make sure you fill out the poll, y'all. Who y'all think winning tonight? Hive or Vinyl? Are the Hive gonna sting tonight, or will the Vinyl? What am I gonna say? Or will the records keep flowing? The tunes keep the good times keep on rolling. I don't know. That was whack. I'm gonna work on it. I'm rusty, y'all. Give me some grace. Damn it! I was just looking at the starting lineups and I just ignored it. Kelsey Mitchell, Sonia Citron, Ezzy Magbagor, Hamby, Wheeler, and Howard. So no Courtney Williams as a starter, guys. So Erica Wheeler gets to start in tonight's matchup. Do 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 do. There we go. So for those new, everyone who's highlighted is the starter. So as you can see, here's Wheeler, Hamby, and Howard for Vinyl, Mitchell, Magbagor, and Citron for Hive. Coach Teresa Weatherspoon is the coach of Vinyl for the second year in a row. For Team Hive, the head coach is Renee Wakama, assistant coach with the Chicago Sky last season, if I remember correctly. And we are off to start this game. Kelsey Mitchell and the Hive have the ball. Citron has it back over to Magbagor. Hand off to Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell attacks. Goes over in the corner to Citron. Citron steps out of bounds on her drive on the left base, on the left corner. And it's a turnover already. Ball in play here with Wheeler and the vinyl. Erica Wheeler with the ball, gets it over to Hamby. Handoff back to Wheeler. Wheeler attacks, lobs it up to Hamby. Hamby under the basket, sneaks through 2 players, and she gets the first basket of the game. And there's a foul there by Ryan Howard for the reaching on Sonia Citron, first foul of the game. So Sonia Citron, the inbound here. Citron gets it into Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell attacks Wheeler. Gets to the basket, takes a couple bumps, gets fouled, and 1. Kelsey Mitchell can't stop, won't stop, gets all the way to the basket, finishes with her offhand. She's a lefty, finishes with the right hand over Wheeler, and will go to the line for the 3-point play. Kelsey Mitchell at the line, has played with the Indiana Fever her whole career in the WNBA, and Team Hive with the first lead of the game. Hamby with the ball, looking for Wheeler, gets it to Wheeler. Wheeler left side, dribbles back right. Wheeler goes behind the back, almost loses it, picks back up her dribble. Now she has to shoot a 3 with time expiring, goes all backboard, and goes out to Sonia Citron, who attacks, gets it stripped from behind, but Wheeler gets the reach-in foul, so that's 2 fouls in back-to-back possessions for Erica Wheeler. So her start is about to get stopped immediately. So young Sonia Citron at the line. She's had 10 points in her first 2 games each, as she knocks down the 1 free throw worth 2 points. Up 5-2 the Hive are. De'Erica Hamby with the ball up top to Ryan Howard. Howard dribbles right, finds Hamby right side, tries to attack Mabagor, steps through, it gets fouled, and she scores. So now Hamby will go to the line for a potential 3-point play. Okay, De'Erica. Mabagor got to do a little better than that. And Hamby knocks down the free throw for the 3-point play, ties the game up at 5. Mitchell with the ball. Head of steam, gets to the basket, dribbles out, hands it off to Mabagor. Ball gets stripped. It goes off Hamby's leg and out of bounds. So Team Hive will retain possession. Sonia Citron the inbound. Down to Mabagor. Mabagor seals, attacks Hamby, spins back left, shoots a fall away too short. Hamby with the rebound. Hamby crosses half court, hands it off to Ryan Howard. Howard, he gets into the lane, throws up the floater, and it was completely short. Mitchell with the ball, gets it over to Citron, back to Mitchell. Mitchell crosses over on Hamby to the basket, gets fouled by Hamby going to her left, and it's been a foul-filled first quarter. As Kelsey Mitchell, head of steam, right to left crossover, draws the foul going to the left, her preferred hand, and gets fouled. Kelsey Mitchell, 11 points versus the Mist and 14 points versus the Breeze this season in her first unrivaled season. Kelsey Mitchell at the line for 1 free throw worth 2 points. Free throw is up, and she cashes in. So 7-5 Hive, 7-5 Hive. And Ryan Howard with the ball, guarded by Mitchell. Gets it up top to Hamby. Hamby jab steps back to Ryan Howard. Howard comes off the screen, goes cross court to Wheeler. Wheeler left wing 3 is an air ball. Ball bounces around, but the ball never hit the rim. It was a shot clock violation. Oh, the ball did hit the rim. Did it hit the rim or not? Okay. I thought that hit all backboard. But the ball did hit the rim, so they adjust the call. It is vinyl basketball, as they had possession after that missed 3. Ball over to De'Erica Hamby. Hamby attacks Mabagor, spins, 1 leg fall away? Hell no. Sorry. But that was off. I've never seen her do that before. Mabagor with the ball. Over to Sonia. Sonia, tries to pocket pass it to Mabagor, and they call a foul on... Jeez. Another foul called. Is that on Ryan Howard? So Vinyl already over the limit. So Sonia Citron back at the line for one free throw worth 2 points. Hive will be shooting free throws the rest of the quarter if they get fouled. So I guess good on them, but bad on Vinyl for being too aggressive there as Sonia knocks down the free throw worth 2 points. 9-5. And I'm not talking about the workday. Ryan Howard pocket pass to De'Erica Hammond. She gets fouled and she finishes the layup. Jeez, they calling fouls for everything in this first quarter. But Ezzy Madbagor is cooked food out there. She got to get her defensive stuff situated because Hamby is just taking it right to her. Come on, my Australian sister, you gotta fix up out there. Hamby at the line for the 3-point play, and she knocks it down. So it's 9-8, Hive with the lead. Mitchell over to newly inserted Mo Billings as Mitchell double clutches, blows at the newly inserted Courtney Williams. Didn't even get to warm her legs up, and she just had to go deal with Kelsey Mitchell. But she says, I could do that on the other end too. And attacks and finishes. She gets on the board Courtney Williams. Kelsey Mitchell back to the basket and misses that one. Good defense by Ryan Howard. Courtney Williams gets the ball stolen, a turnover there by Courtney. Mitchell almost loses the ball, throws it up top to Citron. Down to Mo Billings against Courtney Williams. She seals her and finishes the right-hand hook shot. Mo Billings. 13-10. Mo Billings finished the season with the Golden State Valkyries as Hamby attacks Billings and she draws a foul. So Hamby going back to the line now. One free throw worth 2 points. 13-10 is the score. Both of these teams yet to win a game. Hamby already up to 8 of her team's 10 points in this one. Sanaya Rivers at the table to check in. As she does check in now, Sonia Citron to the bench. Sanaya Rivers checks in as Hamby shoots the free throw and she knocks it in. So it's a 13-12 game. Hive on top right now. There's been a lot of fouls. Mo Billings in the game turns around, shoots a fall away jump shot from the dotted semicircle and misses. Courtney Williams, she stops for the mid-range jump shot. Hamby one-hand rebound, but she misses. As Mo Billings goes coast to coast, left-hand layup is good. That's what Mo Billings can do. Grabs the rebound, goes coast to coast, and finishes at the basket. Yeah, that turquoise is nice. As Ryan Howard, I think that's her first or second shot attempt, and she misses. Hamby, no hesitation for 3. Well, there was a little hesitation, and she misses. Kelsey Mitchell with the ball. Comes off the screen from Billings. Oh, good hezzy move. Attacks Ryan Howard. Takes the body. Finishes with the left. Kelsey Mitchell. I've seen her do that so much for Indiana last season. Just a head of steam to the basket. She's only like 5'8". So when she gets that head of steam, as Hamby shows some footwork there, spins into the lane and finishes the right-hand layup. 17-14 is the score. As Sanaya Rivers attacks Ryan Howard, bumps off her, misses the layup, gets her own rebound. There's a fight for the rebound, but Courtney Williams picks it up. Williams over to Ryan Howard, walks into a 3, and she buries it. Ryan Howard knocks down the 3. And it's tie game at 17 with 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Oh, Kelsey Mitchell with the left to right crossover, right to left crossover, behind the back pass to Rivers at the 3-point line. Calls for the screen from Billings. Sanaya Rivers with 4 on the clock. Sanaya Rivers has to step back. She shoots the top of the key 3, misses. Rebound to Williams. That possession didn't look really fluid as Ryan Howard has the ball from the same spot she just hit from 3. Ryan Howard into the paint. Out to Hamby. Hamby pump fakes, attacks Billings, and lays it in. It's been De'Erica Hamby's world in this first quarter as Kelsey Mitchell off the inbound goes coast to coast and lays it in. I couldn't even say they took the lead because Mitchell ties it right back at 19. Ryan Howard with the ball, still guarded tightly by Rivers. Goes over to Courtney Williams, down to Hamby. Billings pokes the ball away, it goes out of bounds. Stays with Team Vinyl. So Natisha Heidemann checks in. So it's Stud versus Bud in this matchup now. As ball is inbounded to Ray Burrell. Almost gets the ball poked away. She pump fakes, doesn't recognize the clock was expiring, and it's a turnover. Shot clock violation by Team Vinyl. So it's Sanaya Rivers, Natisha Heidemann, and Mo Billings on the court right now for Team Hive. And it's Ray Burrell, Courtney Williams, and Ryan Howard for Team Vinyl. Heidemann over to Billings, back to Heidemann. Heidemann comes off the screen. Heidemann has blonde hair again. Ball down to Billings. Billings seals Williams and scores. That's barbecue chicken alert down there. Hive up 21-19. Yeah, I mean, her game. Oh. So Ryan Howard smacks her former teammate Mo Billings in the face on that drive. I think she may be bleeding a little bit, unless that's just her lipstick there. Former teammates on the Atlanta Hawks. Ball in play here with Hive, and a foul there by Ryan Howard. Mo Billings goes right at her. Does have the size or the weight advantage on her. And she draws the foul. She'll go to the line for one free throw worth 2 points. Oh, so we get Mad's cousin sighting, BG, in the game for Team Vinyl. Checks in for De'Erica Hamby, who gets a breather. Mo Billings knocks down the free throw worth 2 points. Hive up 23-19 with about 35 seconds to go here. Stud and Bud guarding each other right now over to Ray Burrell. Burrell drives and down to BG, shoots over Billings, and it was like she wasn't even there. Knocks it down. 23-21. Rivers. Oh, somebody's bleeding, I think. So I think Sanaya Rivers is probably bleeding out of her nose. Probably took a shot to the face on that drive there by Ray Burrell. Yeah, so there. Oh, her lip is bleeding. Actually, it's not her nose. Oh, it is her nose. Sorry. Yeah, so her nose is bleeding. I mean, it doesn't help. She has the piercings in her nose, so that probably affected the damage as well. So we have to get on with it. They sub in Sonia Citron as Heidemann with the hezzy. Finds Billings. Billings on the attack. Fall away over BG. Rolls off. BG with the rebound over to Courtney Williams. Shot clock is off. 7, 6. Courtney Williams hits the mid-range jump shot with 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2. Heidemann into the lane. Throws up the high floater. Oh, no, it's an air ball. Very anticlimactic. So Vinyl take the lead going into the second quarter, 24-23. 24-23. At the end of the first. Let's get ready for quarter number 2. Reset my time. And then we'll take a look at the box score momentarily. Let me get it set up. Salute to everybody hanging around, watching some Unrivaled Hoops. This is the second game of the evening. We will be back tomorrow for the final games of week 2. So make sure if you like this type of content and you want to continue to see more of it, make sure you subscribe so you get notified when I go live. All right, let's take a look at the box score right now. 24-23. Vinyl retake the lead going into the second quarter. Team Hive, Sonia Citron, 4 points. You got Ezzy Mabagor, none. She has 2 fouls. She was getting killed by Hamby. We'll see what Hamby did in a second. Kelsey Mitchell was the engine. 11 points on 4 of 5 shooting. Mo Billings came in, gave them great energy and production at the basket. 8 points for her. Heidemann and Rivers yet to score. Rivers took a hit to the face. She was bleeding out the nose towards the end of that quarter. For Team Vinyl, you got Hamby with 14 points in about 6 minutes. She was absolutely killing whoever was down there. She's 3 for 3 from the line as well, drawing fouls. Ryan Howard with 3 points. None for Wheeler and Burrell. 2 for BG on her first touch of the game. And Courtney Williams with 5 points. So 52% from the field for Team Vinyl, 40% from 3, and they're 100% from the line. For Team Hive, you got 50% from the field, 0 for 1 from 3, so no percent from 3, and they're 5 for 5 from the line. So everybody knocking down their free throws, which will come very important later on down the line. So we have about a minute until the second quarter will begin. I'm looking at the in-arena clock here. (24-23). Both of these teams are. What's the opposite of undefeated? Winless. Both teams are winless. So somebody's leaving here with something. Word to Denzel Washington. Satan's iPhone said, is Howard not going to drop 20? She's very streaky, my friend. She's capable of dropping 20, but will she? The world may never know. But she can have one of those quarters where she's knocking down everything. But there's nothing has indicated that she's going to do that tonight, but still 3 quarters to go here. All right, we're getting ready for the start of the second quarter. And we have started off. Courtney Williams, guarded by Natisha Heidemann. As Courtney Williams gets to the basket, misses the floater, ball gets tipped out by BG, and the Hive will have possession. So weird seeing Heidemann with the blonde after seeing her with pink all W season. She's back to her roots. No pun intended. Ball in play here with Heidemann. Heidemann with the ball. Drives left, comes back to the right, gets the screen from Billings, finds Billings on the roll. Billings goes up quick, lays it in over BG. Mo Billings off the bench and into double digits with 10 points and gives them the lead. You got Ray Burrell, Courtney Williams, BG on the court. BG at the foul line. Ball poked away by Billings. Pokes it to Citron. Citron down the lane. Layup is good. So defense to offense for Team Hive. They were buzzing around on defense as Courtney Williams comes back down and she hits a 2. 27-26. Oh, I think I added a point to Vinyl. That shouldn't be there. As Mo Billings shoots a 3. Mo Billings is doing it all out there. I love Mo, man. I love Mo. 30-26. Mo Billings up to, I think she has 13 points in this game as Ray Burrell gets on the board. She hits the floater. 30-28. Ball with Heidemann. Comes off the screen. Heidemann tries to shoot. Gets it over to Citron. Citron for 3 off the back rim. Ball gets tipped out to Citron. Over to Heidemann. And does that basket count? No, it doesn't. Citron runs into the Great Wall of Griner and gets the worst of it. But she's up on her feet. 30-28. I think they're going to review to see if Heidemann got that 3 off in time. I believe that's what they're going to review, unless somebody called a timeout. They're looking for off-ball timing on that 3-point shot. That's what they're looking for. See, I was right. Yeah, Mo Billings has been hooping so far for them. Let me look at their past couple games. Nah, doesn't get it off in time. Yeah, looking at Mo Billings' stats, her first game she had 16 points in that loss to the Miss, 16 points, 10 rebounds. Against the Breeze, she had 10 points and 6 rebounds in about 10 minutes of action. And today she already has 13 points on 5 of 7 shooting in 6 minutes of action. So she's been hooping. She has been hooping. All right, so it is Hive ball. That 3 did not count, so it's 30-28. Ball over to Heidemann. She shoots the 3 this time wide open and misses. Ball tipped, but right to Ray Burrell. Hamby's back in the game for BG as Ray Burrell gets down the lane and finishes the layup. Right-hand layup for Ray Burrell. Ties the game at 30 as Heidemann gets into the lane. She goes up. Oh, she smokes the left-hand layup wide open. And it's an advantage here. Ray Burrell pump fakes for 3. Ray Burrell steps back at the foul line, gets it over to Hamby. Down to Burrell in the post against Heidemann. They call a foul. And they say the foul is on the floor. So Ray Burrell has the height advantage on Heidemann. But a nice left to right crossover by Ray Burrell. And she gets right to the cup. They're saying it's a foul in the act of shooting, so Ray Burrell will actually go to the line for 1 free throw worth 2 points. She had 13 points versus Rose, but only 2 points versus the Laces. So she's looking to get her scoring in order. Ray Burrell free throw is up and good. Vinyl retake the lead, 32-30. Ball over to Magbagor, who's come back in the game. Citron down to Magbagor. Left-hand layup is good. That pick and roll, if you run it hard and run it effectively, it usually results in an easy layup for one of the 7-footers. Hamby gets the ball deflected and stolen by Citron. Citron finds a rolling Magbagor. Another layup is good. So that Citron to Magbagor connection works to perfection on back-to-back plays. And Hive retake the lead. Ray Burrell tried to show off the handles, and them joints is broke. She comes back in. Oh, and as I say that, she does a nice pocket pass to Hamby, who picks up where she's left off and lays it in. Mitchell over to Citron. Citron for 3 from the left corner, and it misses. Hamby with the rebound. How much did Buckner? Who's Buckner, my friend? Hamby with the ball over to Burrell. Burrell for 3, and she knocks down the wide open right wing 3. And Vinyl retake the lead 37-34. They leave Magbagor wide open for 3, and she knocks it down. They say it's a long 2, however. Toe was on the line, so it's a 1-point game, 37-36. Hamby with the ball. Hamby over to Burrell. Burrell's feeling it. She tries to find Hamby. They call a foul on Magbagor. I'm trying to keep up. The action's moving so quickly. I'm trying to keep up. But Ray Burrell has come in and she's provided some instant offense for the Vinyl as they have a 1-point lead. All right. Woo-saw. Let's take a breather here. Let's take a look at the box score while we have some time. Score is 37-34. Is that no? Oh, they're just updated. 37-36. So Sonia Citron with 6 points and a steal with 4 assists. Magbagor with 6 points. You got Mitchell with 11, still 13 from Mo Billings. Heidemann and Rivers yet to score. Rivers hasn't been back in since she got popped in the nose and drew some blood. For Team Vinyl, De'Erica Hamby, 16 points to lead the way. Nobody else in double figures for them. Ryan Howard with 3 points, only has taken 3 shots. None for Wheeler, 9 for Ray Burrell off the bench in 4.5 minutes of play. 2 for BG and 7 for Courtney Williams with 5 rebounds. So that is the score at the moment. We're in the timeout. We're about 1 minute 30 back from timeout. I'm going to end this poll at halftime. So if you're just joining and you haven't voted in the poll on YouTube, make sure you vote. Salute to everybody who tuned in. Make sure you leave a subscription if you haven't already. Leave a like as well. Oh, you're talking about Paige Becker. She finished with like 10 points or something like that. We could take a look right quick while we have some time. I was like, who's Buckner? It's like a football guy. Paige Becker's had 15 points, 9 rebounds, 9 assists, my friend. All right, I think they're coming back from the break now. Yes, they are. They're showing my girl Mo Billings and her 13-point first half so far. Running the floor, stealing people, and finishing layups. My team just lost to OKC. The Heat lose again. And then she showed off the 3 as well. Oh, she did. She had popped them up. You see a little cut on her lip. But she always has the brightest smile, Mo Billings. Showing all 32. Ball in play here with Team Vinyl. Ryan Howard finds a rolling Hamby, and it's just, they cannot stop her. De'Erica Hamby with 18 points here in the first half. 39-36 Vinyl in the lead. Hive with the drive. Citron with the fall away and shoots over Wheeler and scores. Sonia Citron knocks it down over to Hamby. Hamby attacks Citron, barrels into her, and they call a foul on Citron. Should have just took the charge as Hamby was barreling towards the basket. So Hamby back at the line for free throws. For a free throw, I should say. One free throw worth 2 points. It's up, and she knocks it down. She's up to 20 points here in the first half. 41-38 as Mitchell with the ball over to Citron. Citron pump fakes for 3. Picks up her dribble, though. Gets it over to Magbagor. Back to Citron. Citron comes off the screen going left. Citron tries to pocket pass it to Magbagor. And they say it's off of the Hive, goes to Vinyl. Ball in play here with Ryan Howard. Takes an off-balance right baseline jump shot and misses. She's been non-existent, really. Magbagor attacks Hamby. That's what she's supposed to do. And finishes the left-hand layup. Hamby tries to get some get back. Goes up, left-hand scoop, and another foul is called. Ezzy Magbagor just picking up foul after foul. I think that might be her 4th foul. Sonia looks like Caitlyn? Not really. At least I don't think so. Only thing they got in common is their complexion. That's it. In my opinion, as Hamby hits the 2. Sanaya Rivers back in the game after that earlier pop in the nose, and she gets right to work, scores over the smaller Wheeler. It's 43-42. Wheeler with the ball over to Hamby. Hamby, top of the key. Hamby hands it off to Ryan Howard. Can she do something? No, she tries to drop it off. Sanaya gets her hands there, and an outlet pass. Oh, it goes off Mo Billings' hands after Ryan Howard got a piece of it. Ball quickly back in play here. My clock is way behind. Not way behind, about 30 seconds behind. Wheeler gets it over to Hamby. Hamby over to Ryan Howard. Ryan Howard comes off the screen, shoots the foul line jump shot. She just can't buy one. Misses. Rebound to Billings, who gets it to Mitchell, who takes a step back long 2. And 13 points for Kelsey Mitchell. 1 point game here. Hive retake the lead, 44-43. Hamby with the ball. Gets it over to Ryan Howard, right side of the floor, guarded by Rivers. Just throws a shot at the basket. I don't know what is she doing out there. That's what I mean about her. Kelsey Mitchell walks into a three off the front rim, rebound to Hamby. She might have a first half double-double as Hamby goes down the lane. It looked like a football player there. She tried to give her a nice little left hand stiff arm, but it didn't. She missed it, but still made the basket. 44-45. Billings attacks. Hamby gets fouled, and she'll go to the line. So Billings giving Hamby a taste of her own medicine. And Billings will go to the line for 2 free throws. 39 seconds to go in this second quarter. So we have a timeout on the floor. I don't know if it's a review or anything, but we do have a timeout. 39 seconds to go. Just running my clock down to get to 39. 45-44, Vinyl in the lead. (45-44). I'm gonna give y'all a insight into the huddles. Oh.
I'm gonna go wide. I'm gonna go here. Go back to that triple stuff. Okay. Triple stuff. Ride pops out there. Hey, get your triple action, you guys, and work this triple action. Stay wide with it. Go get under it. You can go here or you can go off of it. Okay? All right, you can go either or. All right, here we go. Come on, David, let's go. Come on, ladies. Let's go.
So Coach Weatherspoon injects enthusiasm.
Is my mic working? Oh, there we go. My bad, y'all. I gave y'all the Vinyl huddle. They didn't get to the Hive huddle in time. But that's what it is. Jackie might be that Cape Verdean in her. I know her mom's side is from Cape Verde. If you don't know where Cape Verde, it's basically like an island off the coast of West Africa, if I remember correctly. They're playing Work by Rihanna on like repeat in the arena. It's like an earworm right there. As Mo Billings misses the free throw and Erica Wheeler gets the rebound. We got 34 seconds to go. De'Erica Hamby with the ball. She's been the focal point on offense for them as Ryan Howard comes off a screen and knocks down a three. 44-48. Vinyl on top by 4. Mitchell attacks Ryan Howard. Tries to go with the right hand layup and misses. Ryan Howard with the rebound. Over to Wheeler. Wheeler calls for a screen. About a 4-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Wheeler out to Howard. Same spot. Same result. That's what I mean about she's so streaky. 7 seconds to go here. 6, 5, 4, 3. Mitchell over to Billings. Billings doesn't get it off in time. She misses anyway, and that's how the half ends. 51-44. It started with that missed free throw by Billings to give them 2 points. And then Ryan Howard hits back-to-back threes from the same spot to give them a 7-point lead going into halftime. All right, so we got about 8 minutes for halftime. Let's take a look at the box score while we have some time here. Let me get things ready for the third quarter. Yeah. Oh, look at me looking up Cape Verde. That's what y'all seeing right now. Score is 51-44. 51-44. Take a look at it. Hive got Sonya Citron. Yeah, listen, it's been a long day. Sorry, y'all. I'm eating some grapes as well. Sonya Citron with 8 points. Got Ezzy Mabigor with 8, but she does have 4 fouls. She's getting used and abused by De'Erica Hamby, though. So she got to fix up. Kelsey Mitchell with 13 points to have the team lead with Mo Billington scoring, who also has 13. Heidemann yet to score. Sanaya Rivers with 2. Vinyl got 24 for Hamby. Nobody else in double figures. Ryan Howard with 9. Ray Burrell with 9. 7 from Court Williams. 2 from BG. None from Erica Wheeler. But 24 first half points for De'Erica Hamby. She's been to the line 5 times. She's been pretty much unstoppable down there. Has only missed 3 shots. It's crazy. Crazy. So that is the box score for this game. Let's take a look at the summary. So this is the team stats here. Hive shooting 56.7% from the field, 60% for Vinyl. Hive shooting 16% from 3, Vinyl shooting 55%. Free throws almost about equal, 6 for 6 for Vinyl, 5 for 6 for Hive. Rebounding, Vinyl's leading that category 16-10. They're especially feasting on the defensive rebounds, 13-9 advantage, 10-7 in assists in favor of Vinyl, 4 steals for Hive. They're leading in that category. 6 turnovers by Vinyl, but they're still winning the game, which is an interesting stat there. Yeah, so that is the score. All right, y'all. So tomorrow, when I'm back on stream, we'll be doing Mist Phantom and Laces Lunar Owls. If we look at the standings in this season, we can see where those teams will be. So Mist, as of now, have moved up to second place. They're 2-0 due to the Breeze losing today to Team Rose. Got Phantom at a 1-1 record. They're currently in 4th place. Then you have the Laces and Lunar Owls. Laces at 1-1, and the Lunar Owls at the bottom of the list at 0-2. So we will be on for both of those games tomorrow. So I hope to see you guys there. Hope to see you guys on stream tomorrow. And then for Friday and Saturday, I'm going to have it in Discord. So make sure you follow the Discord. Link should be in the channel description, and it's at the bottom right of your screen right now. So hope to see you guys there. Oh, this clock restarted. Let's get this off the screen. They're talking about Kelsey Plum's night last night, 38 points. Tied the unrivaled single game record. Mad said, any thoughts on the current W situation? Listen, man, who knows? I honestly have no thoughts, comments. I don't know what's going on. It's like they bring a proposal, this side turns it down. I almost said reoppose, or they bring their proposal, then they're like it's a slap in the face. So I don't know both sides fighting for whatever they want. Oh, it is what it is. Hopefully they get it resolved, because they can't have an expansion draft until they do. And we supposedly have 2 teams coming in this season. So that all has to get situated before we even for that part even gets sorted. And then we still have free agency. They were saying teams can start talking to free agents during this moratorium period. It's just making up rules as we go. That's what it sounds like to me. So we're about 2.5 minutes until halftime is over. I'm gonna end this poll as halftime ends. Hive do have the lead right now, according to the poll. Thankfully, I don't think y'all can change y'all answers once you put it in, so nobody can renege on their answers. Shoot, I haven't been in the W subreddit in a while. Usually be perusing in there, but sometimes it'd be a bunch of foolishness. Well, I have to go take a peek in the subreddit. I'm usually in the Liberty subreddit, seeing what they're talking about. First thing I see is Skylar Diggins at the Golden Globe Awards, looking beautiful as ever. Looking. All right, I think broadcast is about to come back on now. $51-44 is the score. 51-44. Yeah, Maz, I just saw somebody posted it in the W subreddit. Yeah, she looking stunning. She don't got the crazy hair that she be playing hoops with. She got that thing slicked back, boy. I tell you. With a little baby hair curl right here at the top of her forehead. All right, come on, let's get back to the action, y'all. Yeah, literally, if you go into the subreddit, it's the first post. That's why I saw it. Keys for a comeback for the Hive. They're saying ball and body movement, defend the three, and match physicality in the paint. Let's see if they can do that. So Mo Billings will start this second half. Ball in play here with Hive. So it's Mitchell, Citron, and Billings in this to start this second half. Mitchell over to Billings. Billings spins on Hamby, steps through. Left hand layup is good. Mo Billings. What a move there by Mo. 8-year veteran out of UCLA. Thank you, Mr. Glasheen, for the commentary. Ryan Howard comes off the screen, off the pin down, and misses the three. 46-51. Hive with the ball over to Billings in the right corner. Jump pass over to Citron. Slows it down. Tries to shoot over Ryan Howard. Hesitated, and Ryan Howard able to recover and block it. Hamby cross-court pass over to Wheeler. Wheeler comes off the screen. She steps back for three and buries it. Erica Wheeler knocks down the three. Kelsey Mitchell went under the screen. Wheeler makes her pay. 54-46. As Mitchell gets down the other end, walks right down Main Street, and finishes with the left. Wheeler lobs it up to Hamby. Citron falls on the floor. Hamby attacks. Hamby tries to go up, under, goes up with the left-hand scoop, and scores. De'Erica Hamby just picking up where she left off. 56-48. And Billings attacks Hamby, misses, gets her own rebound, tries to go back up, tries to go glass, and misses badly on that one. 56-48. Ryan Howard left wide open at the foul line, way off on the jumper. My goodness. Almost put a crack in the backboard there as Mitchell turns on the Jets, goes up for the left-hand lay and can't finish. Hamby with a rebound. Hamby attacks, spin. She throws up the elbow. You got to call that. She's throwing up the elbow. Threw up an elbow there. Almost took Mo Billings out again. But if Hamby draws another foul, we'll go to the line. Now, Hamby over there cooking them. I'm not even going to lie to you. Not even going to lie. Hamby with 26. She might break the record at this rate. At the foul line for one free throw worth 2 points, she misses. I jinxed her. Billings with the rebound. Gets it quickly up to Citron. Citron goes under the basket, doesn't take the layup. Turns around, shoots the fall away, and rattles it in. Sonia Citron. 56-50. Hamby attacks Citron, gets her own rebound. Putback is good. Citron with the ball. Down to Billings. Billings versus Howard. Billings almost loses the handle, but finds Citron on the cut. And the ball goes off of Citron and out of bounds. $58-50 is the score. Ryan Howard with the ball comes off the screen. Howard goes cross court to Wheeler in the right corner. Wheeler attacks Mitchell, shoots a long two, too strong off the back rim, and Billings with another rebound. Mo Billings comes off the screen from Mitchell. Hop step into the lane and lays it in. Mo Billings showing off the full offensive arsenal. It's 58-52. Erica Wheeler at half court gets it over to Hamby. Hamby on the drive. Hamby into the paint. Left hand layup. It's just too easy. She's just walking into the paint. Let her shoot the three. If I'm Hive, I'm letting her shoot that. But Mitchell tries to respond with a three. She misses. Rebound to Wheeler. Wheeler with the ball right side of the floor. Wheeler gets it over to Hamby. Oh, drops it off to Wheeler. Oh, Citron with the block from behind. Over to Ryan Howard, though. She's wide open for three. And no good deed comes unpunished as she knocks down the three. And Vinyl with a double-digit lead here, 63-52. Sonia Citron with a great recovery block. Mitchell sagged too far off of Ryan Howard. Wheeler gets her own rebound off the block. Ryan Howard, shooting practice, knocks down the three. 63-52. Hamby with a 30-piece. And we still have a quarter and a half to go. I didn't even stop my clock from running. Let me see how much time is left. 3:29. Okay, I'm not too far off. Jeez. Excuse me, sorry about that. Let's take a look at the box score. Take a look at the box score. Calling me. There we go. So we got score is 63-52, 63-52. Hive, we got Sonia Citron with 10 points, 8 for Ezzy Mavagor. Does have 4 fouls, which is why she didn't start the second half. You have Kelsey Mitchell with 15 points. Mo Billings leading the way with 17 points and 6 rebounds. Heidemann yet to score. Sanaya Rivers with 2. For Vinyl, Hamby with 30 in about 14.7 minutes, about 15 minutes. 12 for Ryan Howard. She's only hit threes, pretty much. She's 4 of 6 from 3. So she's hit 4 threes, which is 12. Yep. 3 for Erica Wheeler, 9 for Ray Burrell, 2 for Griner, and 7 for Courtney Williams. Excuse me. Got about a minute until this timeout is over. Remember, the target score is 11 added on to the team who's leading at the end of the third. 11 points added on to their score. So we shall see. At the moment, it's looking like Vinyl, but we shall see who's leading at the end of the third quarter. Both of these teams have yet to win a game. They're both 0-2. So somebody is leaving here with something. Excuse me. All right, putting this back up. She has 30. The rest of her team has 33 points combined for De'Erica Hamby. But she's on the bench right now getting a breather. All right, let's see. Ezzy Magbagor comes in. So it's Sanaya Rivers, Ezzy Magbagor, and Kelsey Mitchell. Magbagor at the right elbow picks up her dribble, goes back to Sanaya, who drives at Ray Burrell, finds Kelsey Mitchell wide open for three. They need it, and she doesn't get it. Ball rattles out. Ray Burrell gets the rebound over to Ryan Howard on the right wing, guarded tightly by Rivers. Down to Burrell, guarded by Mitchell. Ray Burrell goes behind the back into a step back and knocks down a three. Ray Burrell just trying things, and it works out there. 66-52. It's a backcourt violation. Kelsey Mitchell and Sanaya Rivers. So Hive losing their sting here a little bit late in this third quarter. So 2:53 to go here. Courtney Williams on the court. Comes off the screen from Ryan Howard. Keeps her dribble alive. Goes over to Ryan Howard. Pump fakes. Relocates. Shoots over Magbagor. And she knocks down the three. Uh-oh. It's starting to get ugly here for Team Hive. 69-52. Kelsey Mitchell on the attack. Into the paint. Left hand layup. Too strong. And tipped over to Courtney Williams. She gets on her horse. Oh, gets it over to Burrell. And they just running them out the gym right now. Burrell finishes the layup. 71-52. Gets it over to Sanaya Rivers. Corner to Ezzy Magbagor. Attacks. Throws it out to Mitchell. Mitchell for three. They call a blocking foul on Ryan Howard there. So Hive retained possession. $71-52. This game got bad real quick. In the words of Chris Paul, ish got bad real quick. Here, Heidemann has checked into the game. Heidemann finds Magbagor. They're just not on the same page there. Turnover. They're just not on the same page, people. Courtney Williams with the ball. Guarded full court by Heidemann. Comes across half court. Gets it over to a cutting Burrell. Burrell attacks Magbagor. Steps through on her, but misses the layup. Magbagor with the rebound. Magbagor going coast to coast. Gets it over to Heidemann. Heidemann over to Sanaya Rivers. Right wing three that looked like a line drive, and it's off. Rebound gets dropped over to Courtney Williams. She walks into a right elbow jump shot, and she scores. 73-52. It was just like a 5-point game. It's ballooned to 20 here as Rivers tries to shoot a fall-away jumper and misses from inside the paint. Ray Burrell with the ball, guarded by Magbagor. Left to right crossover, spins back in, tries to step through, throws up a wild left scoop and misses. They have numbers if they want it. Heidemann over to Magbagor, back to Heidemann. Heidemann, nobody steps out on her, and she knocks down the three and then hugs her stud bud compatriot from the back. I had to add that in there. She did, though. 73-55. Williams off the screen, gets ball poked away by Sanaya Rivers. Heidemann picks up the loose ball, gets fouled there by Courtney Williams. They said twin-on-twin action. I don't know about that one. 73-55. A lot of dejected faces on this Hive team. With 51 seconds to go here in the third quarter. This game just got out of hand really quickly. Just defensive lapses, offensive ineptitude. It was just all bad as Heidemann misses the free throw, bounces off the side of the rim and out of bounds. Ball in play here. Coach Wakama saying we're doing full court pressing now. Courtney Williams crosses half court. Gets it over to Burrell. Burrell pump fakes for three. Burrell tries to drive left. Comes back right over to Ryan Howard. Deep three. And she knocks it down. Ryan Howard, I said she's streaky. And she knocks down her second or third three of the quarter. Heidemann over to Rivers. Rivers tries to attack Burrell. Everybody hanging out on the three-point line. Rivers into the paint, goes up on Burrell and misses. Foul called on Burrell, and she crumples to the floor there. Not sure exactly what happened. But the staff is over there. It looked like she's holding her sternum. I think Sanaya Rivers was just telling her to get in the weight room. Put some meat on that body. But she is going to go to the bench as Hamby checks back in. 76-55. This game just got out of hand so quickly. Yeah, you see it, man. I paid attention in that class. Jokes. Rivers at the line for one free throw worth 2 points, and she can't. She's short. It's just offense has completely fallen off a cliff here. 76-55, 10 seconds to go here. Ryan Howard comes off the screen going left, guarded by Magbagor, down to Hamby. Hamby in the paint against Rivers. Rivers with a block, but Hamby gets her own rebound and put back. Rivers from 3/4 court and misses. Hamby got her shot blocked. That got blocked right back to her. She puts it right back up and scores. Even when she loses, she wins. Must be nice. But we had 11 to Vinyl 78. That puts us at 89 for the target score for the final. Damn. We were hoping for an entertaining game or a better game. And this one has sort of let us down so far. 78-55 is the score. That is not a typo. Vinyl absolutely took off in that third quarter. And that is the deal there. Start of the fourth quarter in about 2.5 minutes. Oh, see, I said I was going to end the poll, and I forgot to end the poll. But y'all could change your answer, so it didn't matter anyway. So 71% of y'all said Hive, 29% said Vinyl. That 29% looking real right now. Looking right now. Target score is 89. Yeah, the bees stopped swarming, Sierra. You're absolutely right. They lost their queen, and now the Hive is dead. Damn. Sounds ominous, but you know what I'm trying to say. $78.55. Vinyl looking to join the teams with a win. We'll see what happens here. Can the Hive make a comeback? I doubt it from what I've seen so far from their team. Yeah, I need sleep. My eyes are closing. I got in late last night off the flight. I had something to do early this morning, and I haven't taken a nap since, so running on fumes. But got to do it for the content. I haven't been on stream in a long time, so it was good to get back on. Get back into the swing of things. Appreciate everyone who's tuned in for one game, both games, either or. It counts all the same. Appreciate you guys. Drink some vitamin water. Not an ad. Got this at the airport. You know they be charging like 2 times the price for drinks in the airport. So I got to get my money's worth. All right, broadcast is coming back on. Target score. Yeah, you're right. It's more like 10x. You are absolutely right. It is more like 10 times the price in the airport. Jay.JordanTV brought to you by Grapes. Yeah, I just finished my last one. So I guess that's perfect timing for the stream about to be ending. All right. So timeless fourth quarter. Fourth quarter has started. First to 89 wins as Hamby continues her dominance in the paint. She lays it in again. De'Erica Hamby with the layup. It's 80-55. Hamby with 34 points as Citron shoots the fall-away jump shot and scores. 80-57. Commercial-free fourth quarter. As Courtney Williams knocks down a contested wing three. Man, this might be over before we know it. 83-57. Sonia Citron trying to get her points. She attacks Hamby and scores again. So back-to-back buckets for Sonia Citron. 83-59. Oh, wow. Courtney Williams, what a pass to De'Erica Hamby. It's just a layup drill. 36 points for Hamby. She may break the record tonight. Gets it down to Mitchell. Mitchell in the paint. Dribbles back out to Citron. Citron loads up for three, and she misses. Rebound by Magbagor. Magbagor attacks Hamby. Left-hand layup is good. 85-61. Let's see if Hamby can get the record. Courtney Williams walks into a three off the back rim and rebounded by Citron. Just pad your stats, young lady. Citron walks into a three, top of the key, and Citron. Sonia Citron has 7 in the quarter. And it's 85-64. And she walks away a little dejected, like, where was this all night? I needed this earlier in the game. If she breaks it, you'll drink a Coke. Celebrate with a Coke. Sounds like a commercial tagline. 85-64. The winning score is 89. Vinyl 5 points away from getting their first win of the season. Team Hive Basketball Club, just working on things for the future. How many does Citron have? Sonia Citron has 17 points. Lock 2. Citron has 17 points. So Sonia Citron tied for the team lead with Mo Billings with 17 points. For Vinyl, you got 36 from De'Erica Hamby, 18 from Ryan Howard, 14 from Ray Burrell. Salute to you, Lock. Salute. It's a nice come up. It's funny until somebody in the Discord posted that's I think Oat posted that they bet on something with Unrivaled. I didn't even know you could bet on Unrivaled. 85-64. Team Vinyl 5 points away, excuse me. Sorry, 4 points away. It's 85. They have 85. My score is wrong. 85-64. I'm take one away from this team. Listen, I'm not surprised. That's degenerate stuff, though. Citron, what a nice entry pass to Magbagor. She gets blocked from behind, and it goes out of bounds. Magbagor, you got to finish that. But the Vinyl swarmed her, which is a oxymoron there. Maz, you're right. You're absolutely right. Oh, Magbagor, she said, this time you're not blocking me. Catches the inbound pass and finishes the layup. 85-66. Hive can't come back, but it's fun to see them try. Courtney Williams with the ball. Gets it over to Hamby. Hamby, handoff to Ryan Howard. Over to Courtney Williams. Down to Hamby. Hamby seals Citron and finishes. It's just too easy for her tonight, y'all. And there's an offensive foul on Kelsey Mitchell. As Hamby has 30. Is this 36? Does she have 36 or 38? I think she has 38. Hamby, I think she's one away from tying the single game unrivaled scoring record as Ryan Howard is bent over or laying on the court right now after she took a shot to the chest area. I'm not sure exactly what happened. Kelsey Mitchell on the drive. What'd they say? Oh, she catches it with the forearm to the midsection there, anticipating the contact, and She hit her with a forearm shiver to the chest there. So they're challenging this play. I think they meant to say, I think they on the broadcast they meant to put that Hive is challenging, but they put that Vinyl was challenging. I'm not too sure exactly what is right in that one. But anyways, Dearica Hamby with 38, one basket, and she'll own the unrivaled single game scoring record held by Nafisa Collier from last season. She had 39. Ryan Howard D steal. Ryan Howard has 18. 18 for Ryan Howard on 6 made threes. The foul stands. So it is Vinyl basketball. One basket wins it for Vinyl. Will Hamby break the record? We shall see. Anthony Gonzalez, I'm watching it on YouTube via VPN into the United Kingdom. Ball over to Hamby. Hamby spins. Oh, she travels, but they don't call it. She misses the layup that would have gave her the record. As Bagor goes coast to coast out to Citron. Citron goes behind the back, shoots a three. As Citron rolls off the front of the rim, Courtney Williams with the rebound. I use NordVPN. I've had Nord for like 10 years. Hamby into the paint, gets stripped by Citron, and they say it stays with Vinyl. So Hamby's been trying to attack Citron. Citron had enough of it, got her hand on the ball, stripped it away. Gets it over to Ryan Howard for the game, and she misses. Magbagor with the rebound. Magbagor almost travels, gets it over to Citron, back to Magbagor. She steps back for a three and misses. It's an untimed fourth quarter, Anthony. First team to 89 wins. That's how Unrivaled works. Courtney Williams over to Hamby. Hamby stops, and she gets the record. Hamby with the last basket of the game gets the record, and she owns the single game Unrivaled scoring record with 40 points and the game winner there for Dearica Hamby. She was feasting all game long. There was nothing they could do to stop her. Nothing they could do. Hive dropped to 0-3. Vinyl get their first win of the season. They move to 1-2. Kelsey Mitchell, she was doing work in the first quarter. Satan, damn, it feels weird calling you Satan. But she started to peter off towards the end of the game. Dearica Hamby with a 40 ball in the game winner. Let's take a quick look at the stats before I head out of here. As I can see, I'm a little tired, but we had to see it through. Had to see it through. 89-66. Vinyl moved to 1-2. Hive dropped to 0-3. As you can see, Dearica Hamby game-winning 2-point layup. For the Hive, Sonia Citron came alive in the fourth quarter, but it was too little, too late. 17 points for her, 12 for Magbagor. She was getting absolutely flambéed by Dearica Hamby. Had 4 fouls in that one. 15 for Kelsey Mitchell. She had like 13 in the first quarter and struggled the rest of the way. 17 for Mo Billings. I think once the going got tough, they sat her on the bench to rest the vet. For Vinyl, as you can see, Dearica Hamby with a 40 ball, 16 for 25. Didn't even hit a three tonight. 11 rebounds, so a double-double, 40 points. Oh, they took a rebound away as we're talking about it. 40 points, 10 rebounds for Hamby. Ryan Howard with 18 points. You got 3 from Wheeler, 14 from Ray Burrell off the bench, 12 for Courtney Williams off the bench. Oh, and the marker actually works tonight. She actually got to sign the camera. All right, so that's the final score. So looking at the scores from today's games, from today, we got Rose beating Breeze 73-69, a battle of the undefeateds. Rose won that one, gave Breeze their first loss, and then we had a blowout in this second game. Vinyl beat Hive 89-66. All right, y'all. That is it from me tonight. Appreciate everyone who tuned in for my first Unrivaled stream of the season. We got a really good game in the first one. Not so good game in the second, but we got to see the record broken. Single game unrivaled scoring record held by Nafisa Collier last season. 39 points broken by De'Erica Hamby. Final shot of the night. Lays it in for a 40 piece. And she gets the record. I will see y'all tomorrow for some more Unrivaled action. 7:30 p.m. Eastern. We have Mist and Phantom. Then following that, we have Laces and Lunar Owls. To the regulars, Mad, Sierra, Con Landing, Liz, whoever else is in here. I know Cuz is in here. To all the new people, appreciate you guys tuning in. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Salute!